Hey y'all, it's Mr. Patient from Heritage Ways, and we're on the road again.
Oh,
Just
great.
can't wait to get on the road.
Onto Buttermilk Road West.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Buttermilk Road. That's Chattanooga, isn't it? We're not near Chattanooga. They have a buttermilk pie. They have a
I
buttermilk
don't
pie.
know what it is.
Yeah, they do.
So this is where I'm heading.
Now,
We're having to
turn
take a
left.
detour, so give Mr. Patient a minute to think about what he's doing. We're taking a detour because his little fancy GPS on here told us that
There was a crash,
or
on
something.
the interstate in a traffic
Drive
jam.
3.4 miles.
So we're routing around it because I can't stand to sit in traffic.
He'd rather take that extra time to go around, wouldn't you?
Not extra time if I beat everybody.
So, you want to tell our friends what we're doing this weekend? Excuse me.
So we're just driving up in the mountains because that's what we do. That's what we like. With all the...
We like driving or we like the mountains?
Yes.
Both. I knew that was coming.
We like driving through the mountains.
Oh.
Around the mountains, in the mountains.
Up the mountains,
Up
down
the
the
mountain.
mountains.
Around and around
Yeah.
and around. So, the past several weeks has been really chaotic with the wedding and trying to get everything ready for the wedding and the rehearsal dinner and all the family in. And so we just decided that after all that was over, we would just take a drive through the mountains just to kind of, that's our, I guess the best way to say it is that's our heaven on earth, to be able to just decompress.
Well, that's our therapy or...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been stressful, and when we say that, we don't mean negative, but I talk about in a video here, talk about good and bad stress, and so, stress can wear on a person, even if it's good stress. So, a couple of weeks ago, before it was interstate.
Oh, and they're sitting still, so I'm glad I took this longer route around. So they're sitting there and I'm moving.
Okay, I'm apologizing.
As long as I'm moving, I'm good. I don't care if it takes me another hour.
Oh my word. Anyway, a couple weeks ago I said, look, after the wedding I'm going to need to go somewhere. And so, we've got all this packing we need to do, and we will. But I just needed to we just need to get away. So that's what we're doing. So this is day 2. We left yesterday afternoon.
Well,
You were telling
I wouldn't call this day 2.
No, we left yesterday though.
But I wouldn't call it day 2 because last night was nighttime driving for a couple hours just to get a little jump start.
So you want to tell them anything about last night or yesterday or the first part of the leg of the travel or of the trip?
What
Buddy.
What about it? Oh yeah. So we get the truck loaded and we head out and we get 2 hours down the road to where we're going to stay for the night last night. We start pulling our luggage and our pillows. We always take our pillows with us because we love our pillows.
Yep.
So we was unloading all that stuff to take into the hotel, and it's like, hey, little music man, where's your suitcase?
The whole suitcase.
The whole suitcase. And he's like, I don't know. So we called back home to our 19-year-old who's there at home, Owen, and sure enough, little music man left his suitcase sitting on his bed. So he had the clothes he had on.
Mercy.
A pair of sandals, a pair of socks, which is like a big no-no.
Socks with the sandals. Well,
Yeah.
it's not a no-no to him, but anyway.
A pair of pants and a shirt, and his BB and his blanket, and that was it.
His BB is his blanket. So,
No clothes, no toothbrush, none of his stuffed animals, none of his Legos.
Nothing.
It's all sitting on his bed.
He just carefree took off.
So, guess where our first stop was this morning?
Turn slight left in half a mile.
Walmart. That's right.
So our first stop this morning had to be Walmart to buy a couple of suits of chintzy Walmart clothes for him and a toothbrush. Yeah. So that's 2 times
fun.
now we've had to buy new clothes for
Yeah,
him.
you can see this video of the wedding week vlog that I did, and I'll let you see what he did with his clothes last week. Okay, so we're going to take y'all along for the ride this weekend. It's going to be a long weekend for us, long meaning in days, not long laborious. And we just want to take you along for the ride. So let's see what we get into. We have no particular plans except to meet up with some family tomorrow near Boone and Blowing Rock. And come along and ride with us.
Yeah, come on your ride. So, we're in the back of Mr. Patient's truck.
Anybody have anything they want to say back there?
And so we're having a great time. Somebody lost his clothes. And we just went to Walmart to get some new clothes. And we're heading to the mountains. on the highway, getting back on the highway, always getting back on the highway, always getting back on the highway. I don't care if you go up or down, just get on the highway. Always going on the highway, always going on the highway, always going on the highway. Don't ever get off the highway.
Good job, little music man.